Hello, I'm home. It's light out. I've got hyper-stabilization on, but we'll see how good it is. I think it makes the image a little blurrier, but compared to shaking you all over the place, that's probably worth it. So I figured, let's have a little tour, huh? It's also starting to sprinkle, so if we have to cut it short, that'll just be that. We have a couple of new crocuses coming up right here. I've got my mystery Q-tips right there too. Crocuses over here. That's a weed. And dwarf iris. A lot more daffodils are open now. The ones with the little orange centers over there. And these big fruffly kinds. And this is the first day I've noticed these are open. I've got a couple of the whole way open. Those are the hyacinths. Not down there, but yes, up here. There should be, yeah, here's some purple ones coming up here. And then, of course, this whole row, the sunnier area, the crocuses are starting to quit, you can see. And crocuses aren't really a time of year sort of thing. They are an amount of heat over time. So if it stays cold during the days, they will stay vibrant a long time. The ones down here came up later because this is shadier area of the garden in the spring. And then these daffodils are only just opening. Most spring bulbs are like that, where they come up when the ground gets a certain temperature. And then if the air stays pretty chilly, they'll stay fresh for a long time. But if it gets warm and stays warm, they'll do this instead. And then slowly rot away. I rearranged a little bit inside the bird area. There's calico right there. Looks like everybody else is hiding. I did get 3 eggs yesterday. Technically 4, even though I only have 3 hens because I hadn't found the other one the day before. That. I don't know where everybody else is. Calico, where are they hiding? They eating? I don't know. Your buddies are all hiding, my friend. Oh, there's 2. There's the other 2 hens at least. Gak's probably nearby. So we got a couple of daffodils over here now. We got these branches that the bunnies loved all winter. These are weird, because these are privet hedge, and the bunnies just loved them. So those are thornless raspberries there. I had semi-thornless raspberries that I planted. Oh geez, I planted right in here, and it looks like they got nipped all the way down to the ground. So we'll see if they come back up or not. These are all the snowdrops I most recently removed from the bird area. There's Gak. There's everybody. Total of everybody. I readjusted the front line drainage away from the house here, and that's been helping a lot. The corner's not getting nearly as damp on the porch. Probably time to dig those and start distributing them around too. Maybe I could do a second row behind. Maybe even, no, probably behind the snowdrops. I don't know. That might not have survived the winter. That's a maybe. But the one over there, that kale, did really well this winter. Did really well this winter. Oh, something was digging right here. And there's something growing right there too. I don't know. Interesting. What the heck got in there to dig? That's annoying. We got a bunch of thornless blackberries over here. And the sand cherry, I think this one was. This was a new plant. Yeah, that says sand cherry, I guess. Kind of came off in the rain a little bit, probably because the spoon wasn't completely clean when I put it in. But yeah, it made it through the winter. It's got some greening up at the bottom, so that's a good thing. It got nipped by something as well. The bunnies keep getting into my enclosures now, and I think they're going up over top, so I'm a little annoyed by that. I haven't seen any seedlings popping up for the most part, but it is still a little early. I did have to flip back a few places of the cardboard because, and let's see, is this a case as well? Yeah, because the daffodils are coming up whether they're covered or not. Theoretically, this area ought to be magnolia seedlings. I'm not a huge fan of bittercress. So, there's that. Yeah, I also spread the seeds for the sorghum all over the place in hopes that they'll, like, actually take. We'll see. We'll see. Here's hoping. There's rhubarb coming up. Oh, and there's buds on the honeyberry. Flowers even on the honeyberry. That's really nice. This honeyberry is just barely clinging to life because it gets too much afternoon sun, and I think I should move it into the really shady area, because I am very far south. Even though I'm only in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I'm very far south on the honeyberry range. They like Arctic, and so our full day of sun is quite a bit much for them. Probably could have stood to do a bit more trimming on the apple, which I didn't do. This is the meter persimmon with the water line leading right up to it. Hopefully that will do really well this year and leaf out maybe a little bit sooner, because it didn't leaf out until August last year. It was its first year. This is the other Prunus besseyi, and this was when which is that sand cherry over there. This was when I learned that they need to be enclosed away from the bunnies or they get eaten. So I'm pondering transplanting this. Yeah. I don't think this is the ginger. There is ginger here, but I think that's just a snowdrop. But I'm looking forward to transplanting the gingers. That looks like a cherry tree right there. Right here. Yeah, that really looks like a cherry tree. Do I want to let that go? This is the last call to get it out if I don't. So, that is probably most of the garden. Just a quick little overview. We've got another little dwarf iris coming up right here. And another purple hyacinth. I really like the purple ones. Oh, two more purple hyacinths, but those ones are kind of stunted looking. And this is the Turkish rocket. Hopefully I'll get flower heads on that this year. Last year I did not. Lived, but did not flower, you know? So we'll go back, see this sunset one more time, and then call it a tour. There are definitely things waking up here at the cliffside. Thank you for hanging, cliffhangers. Talk to you again real soon. Thanks so much for visiting the cliffside. Take care. Bye.